course, after the war, we went clean under the British rule. I'll continue with the history part on the way back. First of all, on the left is the Esplanade Theatres on the Bay, which is kind of like our version of the Sydney Opera House. And the only reason why I say that is because, like the Sydney Opera, it is unique in architecture and design. It is also on a bay, our Marina Bay. It is our state-of-the-art performing arts centre. We have several others around, other performing arts venues around the island, but these are certainly the icing on the cake. Opened in October 2002, built at a cost of around $400 million US. I had a group of nuns from Mother Teresa's Sisters of Charity on a tour with me once. When I told them $400 million US, they almost fell off their seats. And I think they were doing some instant mental arithmetic to see how, if they had that money on them, they could disperse it to various other charities. The construction work there is the construction of one of two integrated resorts. The other one's being built on Sentosa, the island resort. And the integrated resorts will comprise hotels, shopping malls, entertainment outlets, convention centers, many other things. But the highlights will be casinos. One here and of course one on Sentosa. This is our national tourism icon, the Merlion. And as you can see, it's a fusion of a lion's head and the body and rear fin of a fish, or perhaps a mermaid, hence the name Merlion. Before we became a trading post, we were actually a fishing port known as Temasek under the Malay Kingdom. And Temasek is a Malay word loosely translated. It means land surrounded by water, which is basically what Singapore is. Well, in the 14th century, a prince from Sumatra in Indonesia by the name of Sang Nila Utama came here. And while he was on the island, he saw an animal which he thought was a lion. Now, obviously, we've never had any lions in this part of the world, ever, except in our zoo, of course. Tigers we used to have previously. In fact, in Malaysia and Thailand, they still roam freely. Historians believe what Sang Nila Utama saw was perhaps a wild boar. But because he thought it was a lion, he renamed us Singapura. And of course, you will all know what that stands for. Singa, of course, Sanskrit. Singa, lion, Pura, city. So that's why we are known as the Lion City. Of course, we're also known as the Garden City. And that's because when we separated from Malaysia in 1965, we were part of Malaysia for 1 year and 11 months. I'll talk about it again on the way back. Self-sufficient, self-providing in terms of water. Of course, the engineers those years said we didn't have the technology available, but we always believed that in years to come, that technology would become available. So, this is the restaurant. First time ever in the restaurant was right now. And of course, we continue to the of business. I read many books, but reading another one of those now. Many of his books, or many of the books about him have been written by some of his, I won't say detractors, but people who weren't really his fans, but they all admit one thing, that he was born a visionary. Things that we are enjoying right now, he already thought about 20, 25 years ago. And you may think that, that's not possible, but if you read, the more and more you read about him, you realize it is very possible for some individuals to be born that way. The bridge that we just traveled under is the Cavanagh Bridge. It was originally, it was opened in 1869.
Are you recording?
Thôi thì giờ nó chuột đi. Depan tu kita
Oh my god. Dia टूट जब लाहिल तारा निया.
Gaya
Dah
saya.
semandar. Bro, I'm scared. Bro, I'm scared. Oh my god. It's good, huh?
You. Hey Derek.
Hi. Bro, देखो समंदर. क्रूज तो चला गया.
क्रूज दी माई खड़ी है उसे.
ये तो हम देखेंगे. तो देखना क्रूज से की लगा. जैसे मूवीज जी देखे. स्विमिंग पूल.
टेक्नोलॉजी रहेगी जरा
फिर दरवाजा खोल के अपन क्रूज से छाप मारिए
Towards mainland
आप मान लो चलो
and
टेक्नो
be greeted with a magnificent city skyline. On the right of the cable car towers is Orchard Road, the skyscrapers of the central business district and Tanjong Pagar port. If you're facing the beach, look far out to the horizon and you may see Indonesia on the left and Malaysia on the right. This narrow stretch of water sitting in between is the Straits of Malacca, the main shipping passage that links India, Indonesia and China. Spot the white cylinders in the distance? These oil storage containers are on an offshore island called Pulau Bukum. Once a source of fresh water for passing ships, today the island is an oil refinery.
Yeah.
Well, here we are at the top, 131 meters above sea level. That's almost 50 stories high. The Tiger Sky Tower is the highest viewing platform in Singapore.